what we're going to have to do if we're going to create this dynamic life experience right here and right now is believe in the best possibilities. Believe in the best possibilities. And if you were taking notes, that would be a good place to write down that point. To believe in the best possibilities. So when I ask that question, what do you believe? What do you believe about you? What do you believe about your potential? What do you believe about your power? What do you believe about your source? What do you believe about the opportunities that are available to you? What do you believe? And the reason we must start there from a fundamental standpoint is because by law, we understand that as you believe, so shall you receive. According to your faith, be it unto you. So whatever we're believing is what's showing up in our life experience. So oftentimes we have to work on shoring up, building up our belief. Perhaps our belief in ourselves. To say that I can be it, that I can do it, and that I can have it. And the reason that I can make that statement, the reason I can take that stance with conviction is because I understand that there is a great power within me and around me that's available to me to become what I desire to become, to do what I desire to do. And as soon as the notion comes up that says you can't, you won't, you've limited this power to work in you and through you and on your behalf. Poet Robert Frost wrote the poem about the two roads and them diverging, and one was taken and created a dynamic experience. But at the end of his life, he was interviewed by Life magazine. And he made a very profound statement. And this is what Robert Frost said. He said, our forefathers didn't believe in the future. They believed it in. We've got to understand the power of that statement. They didn't believe in the future. They believed it in. Well, what are you talking about, Arthur? When they made a decision for democracy, democracy had not existed since the Greek times. So there was no model, there was no history, there was no evidence for them to look at to say democracy will work. Because after they broke away from England, they could have said, let's establish another royalty. You be it for these number of years, you be it for these number of years. But they believed in a new concept. They believed in a new idea, and they believed it into existence. So it's not enough just to believe the possibility. We have to believe the possibility into existence. It's not enough just to believe that I can live a great life. We have to believe the great life into existence. Because we understand law. As I believe, so I receive. Well, I can believe I can lose weight all I want. But that belief has to be backed up by action. Because the writer says it like this, that faith or belief without works is dead. There is no appreciable result from our faith, from our belief. So if I'm truly believing, I have some demonstration to back it up, which is what I loved about Dr. Ernest Holmes. He was big on demonstration. He was big on demonstration. He was big on results. He was big because he knew law was law. Just like the law of gravity. If you throw something up, guess what? It's coming down. Because of the law of gravity. So you can believe and you can actually receive. But you have to look to act on that belief for that belief to begin to manifest. And I love how Jesse says it in our various classes. That belief is a thought with feeling wrapped around it. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. It's a thought with a feeling wrapped around it, and it becomes a belief, it becomes a conviction, and it begins to guide our actions. And sometimes you have to interrogate yourself. You have to ask yourself, and let's do it together so that you'll have the practice for it to do it at home. Someone say self.
Self.
What do?
What do
You.
You.
Believe.
Believe.
About you.
About you.
You're having a conversation with self. You're speaking from your higher place of existence. That place where nothing is missing, nothing is broken, everything is whole, everything is complete. And as Dr. Holmes says, perfection exists. The place of spirit.